Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new venue, Coca Cola Superspeedway, for All-Star Weekend in the NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. We're here early Saturday afternoon for the All-Star Showdown, a race in the past where the top three would advance into the All-Star race. This year things are a bit different, what with the introduction of 9 Truck Series hot seat rides, one of which you see on the pole. Therefore, the top 5 will advance into the All-Star race, and I'm joined for the showdown by Vince Freeze.
Here we are at Coca Cola. I got my Coke Vanilla right here, Coke Orange Vanilla, and we're ready to rock and roll.
And let's get to that starting lineup. On the front row is Henry Sanford, your regular season Jerky Pro Truck Series champion. And starting to his outside is Carter Friesen. Row 2 is Zach Rogers and William Flickinger, a driver who's won the showdown before, specifically last year's race at Armory Digital. Row 3, Sebastian Cucalon and LJ Toledo. Row 4, Jose Mills and Alex Ferranti. And in row 5, we've got more Truck Series drivers, James Ellison and Donovan Cage. As we'll take you through the rest of the starting grid for once. Sam Young in the 12 car. 42 will be Edwin Mendez. The 51 by Leland Fife. He's the only non-Jerky Pro Truck Series playoff driver in the grid. He is not a Jerky Pro Truck Series playoff driver, just to clarify that, of the wording there. And I think the only playoff driver whose truck's only that isn't in this race is Cole Baker. Got Yael Carrillo in the 00, Jeremiah Duane 44, RJ Bishop 35, Richard Johnson doing his one-off attempt like he did in 2018. And that is it. The 29 cars you see in the All-Star Showdown. And one big thing to note is this is on the 4X compound. So these drivers will have to pit at least once caution flags are on. What kind of race do you think we're going to see real quick here, Vince? We got 15 seconds to the command.
Wild and crazy, expect great pack racing, but we also know that with slight tire wear and that first caution, who knows when the pits will come, but let's get to the command in a couple seconds.
And here is the command from Coca Cola.
Drivers, start your engine!
I talked about how William Flickinger has won this race before. He won it last year. The drivers who have won the previous years before that, 2018 was won by Kev Shearer. He's in the field today, as is Tyler Markle, who won the race back in 2017. As far as those second and third place finishers, the ones from 2017 no longer on the grid. Same thing for 2018. And as for the 2019 drivers, Marty Johnson is already in the All-Star race because he won last year's race. And Jessica Shelton won at Daytona this year. So both of those drivers already locked in. So we've only got the 3 showdown winners. And then 26 other drivers. And now some of these cars, Vince, if they get into the All-Star race and they do well, could warrant these teams returning to competition next year. That includes the 1 in the 42 for Ganassi, the 47 for JTG Daughtery. You've got the 700 and 51, which are Toyotas that could be a new Toyota team next season if those guys do well and make it in.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild race. We got teams with different agendas as we see the pace car come off at Coca Cola Superspeedway. It's in the hands of Henry Sanford. He's been waiting all his opportunity to get into the Cup Series. Now these 9 drivers from trucks got a shot. And we're green flag at Coca Cola Superspeedway.
green flag racing, and we'll bring the overlay up to show you how fast they get up the speed. It's a clear 93-degree day here with high winds. We'll see what kind of racing action we get from the Cup cars today. They took a little bit of research into the package of this track, and they actually restricted the cars down from 250 miles an hour to about 220, so we won't see outrageous speeds.
And one thing to note also, we saw cloudy in practice. We're sunny today, so.
Yes, indeed. So the clear weather will slow these cars down a little bit.
Get fully winded up here.
It'll make things a little bit slicker too, as it's not really, this track is a one groove track. It's not like super speedways we've been to before, like Armory Digital, Daytona, Talladega. Coca Cola is going to be a one groove track, so it's going to be all about placing yourself at the bottom at the right time, especially with this 4X compound. You don't want to run out of fuel.
See truck driver James Ellis on board with. There's Corey Williams, another truck driver.
Corey Williams, a Cup driver.
I'm sorry, Cup driver.
Vince still getting used to the names here in the Cup Series, but he's
That is
passing.
true.
He's passing one. That's Sam Young, and he's getting pushed by one, which is Edwin Mendez. Edwin Mendez, I believe, is the only Truck Series driver running the Showdown that has been in Cup before. I don't believe. I'm pretty sure I saw a rookie tag on all the other 8. So Mendez, the only one with really any Cup experience from the Truck Series to the Cup Series.
Gonna move underneath Williams for a second. Josh Sakuli leading.
And the
Manico on the bottom.
And the big thing we'll be watching all day is that top 5. Because those are the 5 transfer spots. There is no fan vote. So it's top 5, do or die. So
Right now, RJ Bishop would hold that spot.
Yes, indeed. Nanico going to make a move to the inside of Mendez. No help. He'll fall back in line. And Mendez will make a move for second, as here comes Bishop with a run for 4th. And here comes Richard Johnson in that 93 car. He came close 2 years ago at ZenJoltis. Could he make the All-Star race today? A driver that's never been full-time in either series. He's just got the one-off from the Showdown in 2018, and then the race here today.
Got Keith Rich behind him. This plays Peter Onjak, Nate Rogers.
And how about Nate Rogers? Did not make the playoffs despite his consistency this season. He just didn't get that win. Didn't win the regular season championship. And Nate will head into Charlotte with a 58-point lead over 17th in the points.
In the front, still Josh Sakuli holding this pack off for a couple laps now.
The top 3 have been holding on pretty strong. Sakuli especially in the lead. Mendez second, and Williams in third, making a move here.
Help coming from Rich and Rogers.
Keith Rich, Nate Rogers on the bottom. There's Jeremiah Dwayne in the 44. He's being tailed. He's being tailed by a bunch of Truck Series drivers. He's got Leland Fief,
Cage.
47 of Ellison.
Yeah. Comes Rogers with that low one, looking for second.
And Sakuli continues to lead, but he has lost Williams and Mendez. That could promote a run from the 83 car.
Beef at the bottom, though, looking for that. There he goes. Rogers sneaking. There we go. Sneaking underneath. That's Sakuli. He's a sitting duck now.
And we'll see how far back Sakuli falls. The pit window is expected to be around lap 8, lap 9.
Preferably lap 9 to be comfortable. But yeah, we're getting close to that. Oh, they diving now? Oh.
Oh, and they're wrecking on pit road.
Richard Johnson. LJ Toledo.
I see hood damage on Donovan Cage.
Oh,
I don't think so. I think that's just the hood.
I believe everyone came down except for Corey Williams.
Did he really stay out? Yes, indeed. He slowed down, though.
If Corey Williams can stretch this another lap, he might be able to make it on once. I think those guys got to come in twice. I don't see how they can do it. He's only going 207 tops, maybe 206. That's it.
Yeah, he's going to lose some time, but he's going to be able to dive it right into pit road. Carter Friesen pit a lap early?
Yeah, he did. Wow. Did Carter Friesen just sneak the field?
I don't know. LJ Toledo on pit road with the damage. Nobody retired.
No yellow either with the road. Let's see how they get up to speed here, because Corey Williams is in.
Corey Williams is in. I'm just being distracted by some group text right now.
Yep.
But Henry Sanford, Zach Rogers, Sebastian Kukala, and Alex Ferranti all near the rear. Here's a big pack of cars.
Who got? Oh, Rich Johnson.
Richard Johnson appears to have not gotten damage. We saw him sideways, but he looks fine.
Josh. Wow. Wow.
Carter Friesen actually comes out as the leader.
So short pitting it works, but he's going to have to pit again. I mean, lap 5, that's...
I think everyone's going to have to pit again.
Williams is questionable. He's the only one who could try, but I think he's even going to have to pit again.
I don't think Corey Williams is going to come out as the leader. Let's see, coming off of turn 2 here. Yeah, there goes Friesen. So we want to look at the top 5. We've got 3 drivers pulled away from the pack. Friesen in the lead, Nate Rogers second, Dwayne third.
I think Williams is still, if he gets up to speed.
Oh, there's a huge pack of cars coming right here. Williams is going to duck low.
4 wide for a brief second.
But this is the pack of cars that are racing for 4th and 5th. Bishop, Sekuli, Keith Rich, Fief, York, Mendez, Markle, Shearer.
Had sheer success at the Showdown, too. So he knows how to get it done, the Showdown event.
Markle and Shearer at that. Superspeedway Showdown winners. Markle at 8 Bull, Shearer at ZenJoltis.
Gonna ditch his teammate and go for that 4th spot.
And these cars are questionable to be running next season. It's reported that Hendrick is going to be adding a new team, but they will be downscaling to 3 cars, and the 24, 48, and 88 will become Junior Motorsports. It's unknown, though, if it'll be 2 or 3. It depends on how they all perform. But the rumor is it'll be the best 2 between the 3. So Markle and Shearer, they might be teammates, but they're really not. It is just a Showdown, of course, but these next 10 races will be huge for both of them.
Gotta say, though, they're gaining. They are gaining on the first 3 leaders right now. So they just gained about a second.
Yeah, Fief going about 220 into the corner, and you can see Friesen and the others here getting by LJ Toledo, who's damaged off the pace. But Nate Rogers only going 216.
One thing about a one-groove racetrack, you got to stay single file. If you're not staying single file, like what Friesen's trying to do, and there goes Dwayne. You're going to get caught easy. Like we saw at Armory Digital last week, that it's a little easier to run on the outside. But here, it's one groove, and you can see they're coming.
Leland Fief in the picture as we hit 7 to go in the Showdown, and we have a caution flag.
Well, that changes.
We have a huge wreck. Henry Sanford, Zach Rogers involved. William Flickinger's destroyed. James Ellison, Jesse Turner, Austin Colano, and Alex Ferranti. Peter Onjak is still stuck on the apron. And now he's not. Okay, he teleported. But that took out a ton of cars. Wreck going into turn 3. Let's see if the pace car gives us an idea of where these skid marks begin.
Or if it was a case of just got to go, right? You got to get that second pack up ahead, and
There's the beginning of the smoke.
Oh wow, more smoke.
Can't even
A lot
see.
of
There's
smoke.
the skid
Oh,
marks right there, but that's... Oh,
oh,
wow.
oh.
Someone creamed somebody from the looks of that. That looked like a brake lockup to me.
We'll see how the flip counter does later.
Yes, we will when we take a look at this wreck, but I'm
Yeah. Ooh.
surprised to say some cars are staying out.
You can't make it. I don't. I don't get that call.
6 to go here at the line. You can make it 6 laps. I'm not sure what these drivers right here are thinking. But Jeremiah Dwayne stays out. I believe the caution might be extended a lap because of the 6 being a lap down. But this still makes no sense to me. These drivers are giving away a shot at making this thing. But let's go take a look at what brought out the first caution of the showdown. All right, first under this caution period, we're going to look at the incident coming to pit road where pretty much everybody but one car came down.
You're going to see Mendez. So we hear dogs barking to the top shot. Just get right at Richard Johnson. And Johnson just careened to the side of Toledo. And
yeah, Richard just got blindsided there by Mendez, and it's going to push the 6 into the wall.
Kev Shear checks up for Richard, and that was pretty much the spin.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. LJ went around, got most of the damage, and now LJ trapped a lap down. All right, we're looking at the incident that brought out the yellow. It looks like racing gone wrong.
You see Yaya with a huge run, but he backs off just slightly. Turner has to make a calculation. He misjudges it right into his teammate, and flicking through, you see Sam Young all the way down to the apron into the grass.
And William just hooked it back left right into Turner. I don't think he was happy about that. You see Colano with nowhere to go. He's going to get himself spun around. William and Sands are in the Williams and Sam Young are in the grass.
See Ellison trying to avoid, but he unfortunately is going to hit.
Just going to get into this. And then several cars just going to come out of nowhere.
And you're going to see him appear on their screen in a couple seconds and going to...
Zach Rogers hits Austin Colano, and Henry Sanford and Alex Ferranti have nowhere to go.
The flip counter is definitely real on this one.
And Ellison flipping over. Not the way these Truck Series drivers wanted to make an impression here today. As that took a lot of cars out of this thing. Let's take an onboard or two. On board with Jesse Turner. Oh, he just got into one. Oh, look out. That is the onboard from Jesse Turner. Riding on board with James Ellison. He almost gets through this. And 1, 2, 3. That is a weird way to get turned over.
Goes the camera.
Last on board with Henry Sanford. He was a well ways behind this when it began. Oh my. We're back here at Coca Cola. Out of the showdown, Henry Sanford, Zach Rogers, William Flickinger, James Ellison, Austin Colano, and Alex Ferranti. Several cars a lap down. 19 on the lead lap. However, the top 12 did not pit under this caution. They are Jeremiah Dwayne, Keith Rich, Joshua Sekuli, Tyler Markle, RJ Bishop, Edwin Mendez, Kev Shear, Richard Johnson, Charles Sanford, Donovan Cage, Yael Carrillo, and Sebastian Kugelon. We believe they can't make it on fuel. So right now we believe it'll be down to Nate Rogers, Leland Fief, Logan York, Carter Friesen, Corey Williams, Casey Nanico, and Jose Mills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers for 5 spots. We believe that is what it will be.
We're gonna find out.
It'll be 3 laps to go on the 2X compound. I'd say they have a shot, but it's the 4X compound. I don't think they saved enough on their caution. We could see some cars run out of gas here at the end. I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch to go 10 laps on a gas tank.
But we go agree with Jeremiah, Dwayne, and Rich, and Sekuli, and Markle. Let's find out. There's the first move.
And a lot of drivers ducking out of line. Remember, Markle's won a showdown before. The last time he was in the series was back in 2017, and he won that showdown. Does he have enough fuel to do it again today?
There they go. The guys in the back, they're just lagging back. You can tell. They're just waiting for it. They're just waiting for them to pit. So, let's see.
Keith Rich is going to make a move on the lead. Markle and Mendez rather, in the 42 moving
Markle
low as
going
well.
3 wide.
And it's going to be 3 wide for the lead.
In the 44, get down to pit.
Do they come to pit at 2 to go? Yeah, they are. All
Except
of them.
Jeremiah Dwayne.
Everybody but Jeremiah Dwayne. Even LJ Toledo, who pit under yellow, comes back down pit road.
Oh, he's flying in there, too. Almost wrecking. What does Jeremiah Dwayne know that we don't know?
Well, he just lost the lead to Leland Fief. Carter Friesen in third. I think Dwayne might be running out of fuel. He's being left by Friesen and Williams.
16 is not in the lead lap also for looking for transfer position purposes. If Jeremiah Dwayne does not get down,
he's holding
I
him
have a
off.
wreck.
They're going to come to the white flag. Will he try and stretch it?
This
Or
would be an
does he
incredible
pit?
call. No, he's pitting.
He's pitting. Corey Williams
What?
and others are pitting too, though. That leaves only 4 cars on the track.
And that makes no sense, but here we go. Leland Fief, the truck driver.
It's Fief, Junior Motorsports of Friesen and York, and Nate Rogers. They're four of the 5.
Oh, where's the 5th car?
It's gonna be down the pit road.
Wow, we gotta watch that. Oh wait, wait, what?
We got cars coming out of pit road. They pit, remember?
Oh, that might be your race. Oh, Jesus.
Peter Onjack and others in the way. This could get deadly. Nate Rogers is maybe thinking about going for a showdown win.
He might just stay in line now at this point, unless he waits to the final turn here. To the 3 and 4 we go. Fief gonna need to block all lines.
We'll be coming to the checkered flag. It'll be down to who's on the lead lap for 5th. Fief will win the showdown.
There's
Nate
your top
Rogers,
4.
York, and Friesen will advance. But now we've got to know who's gunning for 5th place. It's Corey Williams right now. Then Nanico, then Dwayne. First car
Where's
on
Markle?
track is Tyler Markle.
Does he have enough speed to get there? I don't know. This is going to be close. He's going 220. He's going 17. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's down to these guys. It's down to Williams. There's Markle with a head of steam. I don't know if he's going to have the time to get there.
I think that 194 will just be enough.
I think going that little extra lap for Williams might have been the difference. Yeah, he'll come off turn 4. Markle's not close enough, and it'll be Corey Williams as the 5th man in.
Have you ever seen something like that? That was bizarre.
That's the 4X compound for you on a 3-mile super speedway. Well then, we have a total of 4 rookies advancing into the Cup Series All-Star race, 3 of which are Cup Series regulars, 1 of which is a Jerky Pro Truck Series driver. And how about the fact Leland Fief wins this race and he's not even in the Jerky Pro Truck Series playoffs?
This is like his homestead, per se.
So those are the 5 that'll get into the All-Star race. And with that, I will see you guys for the All-Star race later this afternoon. 34 laps on the 2X compound.